And how much trouble would we be in if you jumped on a Discord call right now to show us? Oh, tornado. We haven't done tornado yet. Do you guys like the tornado? Do you like the tornado V4? You ready for some frame by frame analysis? Because that's where we're heading, all right? Let's have a look at this. We got a little teasy tease. Hope this music isn't copyright. I got pinged for that last week. Ooh-wee, Tornado V4. Edge piece assisted magnetic positioning. Edge piece assisted magnetic positioning. The V3 didn't have that, did it? Boys and girls, friends beyond the binary. No, it did not. It did have a core. It did have corner to core magnets. Absolutely it did. Oh, look, I've written a little comment there. Oh, edge to core magnet. Interesting. Please tell me it's edge to core magnets. Yeah, I personally don't understand what they're trying to say. Edge piece assisted magnetic positioning. I think that is what they're trying to say. It better have black internals. Relax. I don't think it will. It's a black piece. They listen to us. No, I don't think they did. I think this is just what the ad looks like. Oh, mango. It's a little hard to describe it, but I got to go check it out on Max's V4. Do you have Max's V4 there with you, Jaden? And how much trouble would we be in if you jumped on a Discord call right now to show us? Edge piece assisted magnetic positioning. Let's see if we can glean anything out of this. What have we got there? I mean, this is obviously a computer rendering. This is a render. Okay. That's the outside of an edge. No, that's not edge to corner. That's not edge to core, is it? I don't think that is, but there's 3 magnets. Cam talked about that on AWIC. Looking like the Predator sights. So that to me, right, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a edge piece with the caps taken off. And what that looks like to me is that there are 3 magnets there. See, uno, dos, tres for our Spanish viewers. Hola. 3 magnets. The caps are taken off. Oh. And that's interesting. I'll give it that. That's what I'll say. It's interesting and definitely new. What have we got here? I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. That looks like a centerpiece, doesn't it? What are we seeing there? No, go back, please. So that's the centerpiece, and that's we're seeing the sort of lube hold on toing technology texture there. I can't remember if the TV3 had that. I don't know if it did. Mango's saying he can hop on a Discord call right now. He doesn't have the cube, but he can tell me about it. Yeah, let's do it, hey? Hold on. So give me some sound again.
Hello?
Yo, I think we did it.
Okay, cool.
I think we hacked it so that people can see you. Yo, there we go. Awesome. There we go.
All right.
Hey, can you all in the chat please just confirm that you can actually hear me and Jaden? That would be ideal as well. And I'm just going to muck around with this just right now. Okay, cool. So you don't have a Tornado V4 in front of you?
No, not in front of me. But when Max came for the competition, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
He had one with him. And I'm going to tell you like information about the cube that you would get if you went to a competition with Max. I won't give you any insider stuff.
Okay,
just to be safe.
Yeah, cool. So are you doing a disclaimer like these views do not represent Speedcube Shop or Qiyi or...
I mean, essentially, just this is what you would find out if you were able to go to a competition with Max and try his cube.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah. I think I had your voice doubled there, so that might have been annoying. Okay, hey, before we get into that... No, crap, that's not working. Sorry. Hi, Jaden. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Real good, thank you. Nice to meet you. I've never actually talked to you, but we've talked a lot in chat, but never... never
in messages. Never like face-to-face, yeah.
So there we go. That's that. Lovely to have you along. Thank you so much for jumping on. Yeah. And support and generally just watching CubeCast and just having a nice time here. Lovely to have you.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Go on then. Give us your vibe on the TV4.
Okay. Yeah. So when trying out this cube, I actually forgot that I ever tried it out. And then someone, because I mentioned it, I was like, oh, I never got a chance to try it. And someone actually corrected me because they were in the room with me and saw me try it out. And so I had to like rack my brain a little bit and remember what it was like. But the cube did feel, from what I recall, relatively similar to the V3. Like there was obviously like a notable change. Like you could feel a bit of a difference, but it still had that kind of tornado feel, so to speak. So you're not getting like a drastically different cube.
Right.
Yeah. And I didn't get to see the adjustment system. I think it's probably the same. I think it's probably really similar. I mean, why would you change something that works so well, you know, and everyone really enjoys? The magnets, I did see Max had a couple different versions, and I think they were like prototypes. So I don't know if they will end up being the final versions, but there was one where it had almost like 3 visible edge magnets. Now, I don't know how much that actually like, helps with the performance, but I mean, that was the one Max kind of leaned towards when he was using it. So I imagine it's obviously doing something beneficial.
And that's the thing we've just seen, right? That's the thing we were just looking at.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because I saw that and I was like, that looks really similar to what I saw. I didn't get to see like the base of the pieces, like corner to core magnets or anything. I imagine they probably still have those. That's what every flagship cube has now. I think a good thing to add would probably be opposing edge to core magnets. I think that would be like a good step in the right direction, just make it a little bit smoother. I mean, there was another cube from Qiyi that wasn't the Tornado V4 that Max was using.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you brought this up, because someone who goes to my cube club is sponsored by Qiyi, and they they had the same cube.
Okay,
yeah. They were like, from what I was told, Tornado. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
go ahead.
What I was told was that it's supposed to be, and this was, what I've been told from, Max and his parents, not from Qiyi. So, it could be wrong, maybe. I doubt it would be, but just in case. But I was told it was supposed to be maybe like a budget cube, which was surprising because Max was using it interchangeably with the V4. Like he would do a couple solves on each, and he would just decide in the moment which one he thought was better. So clearly Qiyi is making a flagship cube that's really good, but they're also making a budget cube that apparently is really good. So maybe, I know we see this a lot, but like, every time a budget cube comes out, it's always like, oh, is this the RS3M killer? I think legitimately this cube might actually be, or have a chance at being better than the RS3M.
Oh, snap.
If Max is using it interchangeably.
Yeah.
Now, I know for a fact I didn't get to try that one, but I did try the V4.
I tried the mystery one, and it felt, to my hands, it felt like a Tornado. Like it didn't feel that different. It had set magnets. They were visible. They were like capsules, but they weren't adjustable.
Right.
Foolishly, I didn't look at the adjustment system. But the person who had it said he really liked it as well.
I mean, so if Qiyi made like essentially a budget version of the V4, I think that would be just incredibly successful. And I think, especially for people who, like when I was first starting cubing, I couldn't afford to buy the main flagship cube. So if I got one that was $10 or less and it felt like the Tornado, like that seems like a perfect option for beginners or people who just can't afford the more higher priced options.
But is this different from the Tornado V3 standard? Because we had that already, right?
That is true. Yeah. I don't know how different it is. Yeah. I just know Max likes it. And if he likes it and uses it interchangeably with, the Tornado V4, which has all these features, I mean, all I know is it must be good, right?
Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's praise from Caesar. If Max reckons it's comp worthy. Did he use it for any official solves? Or is that what you're saying? Or was he just in warm up?
I know in warm up he was using them interchangeably. I don't know if he used them for any of the official solves. I don't know which cube he used, because at that competition I was helping scrambling, running, and all that stuff. So I never got to, pay all that close attention to what he was using. But just judging by what he was doing in warm-up, where he was just switching between both cubes like all day, it could have gone either way. He could have used either one.
Okay, fascinating. Okay, cool. So in terms of the video we were just looking at, then going back to the Tornado V4 flagship,
right?
Flagship or whatever, I thought we were gonna have like edge repelling magnets or something like that. But this is new tech, this triple magnet thing. It reminds me of, like, remember when 2x2s had two magnets and they would to like kind of counter that bump. Hey, what is this trying to achieve? Do you think, this triple magnet setup? Maybe
just make it more stable. I know for me personally, like the Pioneer version felt a little too unstable with the maglev, and it felt a little flexible. So maybe it just makes it more stable with maglev, which personally I think that would make the perfect cube for me, because I loved the Tornado V4 and I used the Pioneer for a while.
V3.
I just wanted more stability. Oh yeah, the V3. I'm already getting excited.
Yeah, already in there. It is a big hype. You don't have any information about, I mean, you might not be able to share this. Do you have information about different models yet? Do you know how many we're getting?
I don't know how many we're getting. I imagine we'll probably at least get 2 or 3. Yeah. It would be insane for them to go from 3 different versions, technically 4, Pioneer UV. Yeah. But it'd be insane for them to go from 3 to 4 versions to just like 1. But I mean, most cubes nowadays have at least 3 versions. So I would imagine we'd be on the lookout for 3.
Yeah, I would expect that. I'd expect there to be, there'll be a maglev one, I hope there's a spring one. I always like the spring ones best, honestly. I still like springs. Well, there we go. What have we learned? It's not edge to core magnets as far as we can tell. It's some kind of triple magnet, make more stable, go faster system. Max Park approves. Max Park also approves of the mystery Qiyi cube.
Yeah.
So does the person who I'm not allowed to say who it was, who I talked to at the weekend as well. So there we go. There is another, I feel like I'm in Terminator, there is another cube. It must be destroyed also, but there's another Qiyi cube coming, so that's a lot. And it looks like that one looks fairly well through development too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm almost more excited for this like mystery cube than the V4 because we have so much information on the V4 now and pretty much nothing on this mystery cube. Like I'm really almost curious as to why they haven't said anything about it, especially when Max already very much like approves of it, you know? Like that's a big name that you'd want to capitalize, you know, getting their approval from, especially when it's like he uses it interchangeably between your flagship cube and this mystery.
Yeah, I don't know what the strategy is there. I'm speculating. Is Max isn't involved with Rubik's anymore, is he? Or is he?
No, he is. Yeah.
I wonder if there's any chance it could be like could it be the next gen Rubik's Speed? Because there was no logo on it. There was no logo on the one I saw.
Yeah, I didn't see a logo on Max's either.
And that kind of made I raised a slight eyebrow at that, you know? That was kind of, unless they just really want to keep this thing under wraps. But why would they want to do that with a budget cube?
I have no idea. And honestly, if it does end up being some sort of like new Rubik's Speed cube, I mean, hey, wait, like good on Rubik's for like actually breaking into the speed cubing like market, you know, after having, you know, not necessarily terrible cubes, but ones that don't have as many like features, you know, and stuff. But like obviously Rubik's is making some sort of attempt to at least kind of like weasel their way in, especially with the new Rubik's Speed, which, you know, is based on the Swift block and it's not that bad. Like for someone learning to solve the Rubik's cube, great option.
Yeah, no, for sure. Fascinating, interesting. Jaden, thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
it's quite a random episode today. Cool. All right, I'm going to unceremoniously hang up on you and I'll talk to you soon. So that was Jaden from Speedcube Shop with some intel about the TV4. What did we learn? Max approves. These are not edge to corner. These are not edge to core magnets. This is some new edge magnet tech that we have yet to see. Well, there we go. That's the Tornado V4, everyone. Comes out on the 15th, I guess. I really like Max's opinion on cubes, especially because he isn't sponsored. Well, Cole, gonna bring you up to date on that. He is sponsored by Speedcube Shop, but not by, he's not sponsored by a manufacturer. I get you. He's not allowed to be because he's sponsored by Rubik's, is my understanding of how Rubik's contracts work. With the flow cubing, the Rubik's Speed is a game changer. People don't usually know what to get for their first cube unless they watch our videos. I agree, but they know how to go to Walmart. Yes, they do. I think Rubik's having a decent cube is 100% good for cubing in the long run. Benjamin, Max approves of the TV4. Timon approves of the GAN 15. Choices. Yeah, people will talk with their wallets, I guess. Benjamin Handelman, imagine if Rubik's required him to use a Rubik's brand 3x3. Well, that's kind of what led me to that speculation. You know, what if Rubik's were just like, okay, Max, you're the GOAT. You're our most valuable person that we pay money to. We know you're not going to use a Rubik's Cube. Who's this brand Qiyi that you work with? Maybe we can work something out with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, is it completely insane? That would be wild, wouldn't it? If Qiyi were developing something for Rubik's.